Hello, good afternoon. It is a great honor for me to be here today at this conference. My name is Gusti Agung Ayuhari Triandini from Bakti Kencana University, and I am delighted to have the opportunities to share with you about my presentation entitled Ethnomedical Study of Midwifery Service in West Nusa Tenggara. So as the introduction, the West Nusa Tenggara province, it consists with three distinct ethnic groups like Sasak, Samawa, and Bojo. The traditional healers rule as the personal assisting deliveries babies in West Nusa Tenggara, and then the the statistical evidence in the West Nusa Tenggara province so that the 52.2% of mother give birth assessed by non-medical personnel. So the only 48.48% of deliveries occur in health facilities. So in the Mataram city, for the specific, is the second lowest in the deliveries assessed by health workers, and that it third lowest in the deliveries in the health facilities. And the reason for this preference is the belief that the traditional healers are more experienced and to allow home births and then the family accompaniment. So the government initiative to this problem is to give the program to integrate the midwives with the traditional birth attendants for collaborative care. So the research objective is to answer the need for the information related to the data on the medicinal plants and traditional ingredients used by ethnic groups, especially in the midwifery service in West Nusa Tenggara, and then to explore the primary data on ethnopharmacological knowledge, especially in midwifery service, traditional medicine, and medicinal plants in West Nusa Tenggara, and to document the characteristic of the informants, type of disease, and the type of plants, use of the plants in medicines, parts of the plant use, and then the ingredients, also the methods of preparation and the treatment, and the local wisdom in managing and utilizing the medicinal plants. So for the materials and methods, in the study designs, we conduct the descriptive study for the observational data collection, and the methodology we use the qualitative and the quantitative methods for the purposive sampling and the snowball technique. In the 30 of traditional healers, experts in midwifery cares in Mataram. And then the data collection tools, we use the interview guides, questionnaires, and the documentation tools, also the writing instrument. So the study area is conducted in Mataram City, covering 11 community health centers. And then for the material methods in the data analysis, we use the qualitative analysis for descriptive analysis of the community knowledge and the perception of plant part use, processing methods, usage methods, and treatment frequency and the duration. And for the quantitative analysis, we use the ethnomedicine's calculation, including the use value, the ICF value, the fidelity level, and then the plan use classification based on the ICD-11 version of 2022. And then the results for the respondent characteristic. so that the total informants consists of 30 traditional healers from each group with dominant in the predominantly elderly. So the education level is a majority with the elementary school background, with the main job as the traditional healers, or we call belian, and then the ethnic overwhelmingly in Sasak ethnic, and then the traditional knowledge. All the informants possess the traditional knowledge about medicinal plants from their families. So, in the result of plant classification usage, the total plant documented is consists with 60 plant species used for medicinal purpose in Mataram City. The key benefits in midwifery service like anti-cancer, immunity boosting, and then reducing fever, especially cleaning reproductive organs, and then postpartum blood expelling, and then also for the last is for the aromatherapy relaxation and triggering uterine contraction. Based on the top plants by use value, we rank for the UV value in the top 5 is for Zingiber officinale. That point is 0.57, and then the others is the plants are made of the components for the traditional medication in the Sasak ethnic. So the use value range in the IC, the 11 categories, the ICF values consist with the 0.50 as the lowest, with the function is for the condition related to sexual health, and then the highest is for certain condition originating in the perinatal period. Yes. So in the fidelity level, we have the maximum fidelity level for 100% is for paper battle that used for condition related to sexual organ health, indicates high preference that in a consistent use for this specific purpose to as the medicine of personal hygiene. So the low fidelity values suggest the medieval therapeutic application, indicating the wide range of potential phytochemicals. So the most preferred plant species by ailment category that we mentioned before is pepper beetle, and then for pregnancy, childbirth, or purpureum is the Oryza sativa, that main component of Pilis and Jamu herbal drink for stamina and breast milk production. And then conclusion, the study reveals a high diversity of herbs with medicinal use in Mataram, and these plants effectively treat various midwifery-related ailments, categorized into the 3 ICD-11 categories, and then the report use value, informant consensus factor, ICF, and the fidelity level values support their significance. And for recommendation, we can suggest that the complementary herbal therapy should be integrated with the conventional medicine, especially in midwifery care, because for the acknowledgements, Thank you for LPPM Bakti Kencana University for funding this research, and then the traditional healers in Mataram who participate as the informants, and then thank you for all of the participants here.